Montana. It may seem like a boring and lonely place to the outsider, but once the true beauties are revealed and discovered, you may never want to leave. Cabell Travel Agencies presents to you a vacation like you've never imagined. Temperate, deciduous forests cover the landscape of Montana, and especially the primary location of our excursions in Glacier Park. Here, the beautiful landscapes in the glacial region are met by the allure of the forest below. Over 1,800 square miles of the rugged Rocky Mountains are found within the boundaries of the park. Two mountain ranges, the Livingston and the more easterly Lewis Range, conquer the horizon of the scene. There are 6 peaks over 10,000 feet found in Glacier National Park. The impressive mountains and valleys within the park are a result of approximately 1.6 billion years of Earth history and a number of geological processes. If you are a fan of animals, or even if you're not, this landscape has a creature for you. From wolverines to mountain goats to mountain lions, this biome has got it all. The weather in these deciduous forests is mild in the summer. The highest temperature year-round is found in July, which is around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The warmest trend continues into August, but the cold creeps back in starting into September. If you are planning on visiting our resort in the summer, make sure to still pack warm clothing because the nights are still cold and reach lows around 40 degrees. A wide variety of interesting plant species can also be found in Montana, including many beautiful wildflowers. Beargrass and fields of glacier lilies carpet the subalpine landscape. Many wild grasses also cover the nature trails in other parts of the resort area, such as the Fingers of Prairie on the east side of Glacier Park, dominated by Idaho fescue and rough fescue, are a little more like the grasslands of the Great Plains and similar to those occurring in the North Fork. Needlegrass, June grass, timber oat grass, and blue bunch wheatgrass are common in both places. The forests of Montana contain millions of acres of lumber, which is the primary natural resource found here. And although the lumber industry is big, the forest never seems to run out. When hiking, biking, or kayaking through many of our rivers and nature trails, be sure to watch out for any dangerous animals. Along with the dangerous, there's also the in danger. We have species such as the Canadian link, bull trout, whooping crane, and black-footed ferret. If you're a nature photographer, a family, or maybe just a person searching for adventure, Montana is the place for you. If the woods aren't your thing and you're searching for a beach getaway, we have what you need. The small island of Mauritius off the coast of Madagascar is surrounded by the beauties of the Indian Ocean. The marine biome presents many different activities, and also if getting wet and having salt water in your hair isn't exactly your thing, we have underwater restaurants and bars to give you an experience like you've never imagined. Although the water is the main focus of our resort, major landforms are found around and within the area. Gorges, plains, and even one of the only underwater waterfalls in the world are all found within the area. So if you're searching for an island getaway and the rest of your family is feeling adventurous, you have a lot of options. The climate of Mauritius is tropical and mild. The temperatures are similar the entire year with no harsh summers or winters. This is almost the complete opposite of our Montana area, where instead of 70 degrees being the highest temperature, it is the lowest temperature year-round, so no time is a bad time to visit us here. As for the wildlife, Mauritius isn't lacking. from the shrimp you can see laying on the riverbed to the indigenous Mauritius ornate day gecko crawling in the bushes. There are wildlife parks and zoos to visit too, to see some other animals that you might not get to see on the morning hikes. The Maritime Wildlife Foundation is working to conserve 16 different species of animals on the island. Some include the pink pigeon, the echo parakeet, and the Rodriguez fruit bat. Wildlife isn't limited to animals. The plants that cover the ground and sea floors are definitely a sight to see. 670 different species of flowering plants are found on the island alone. Because of the seclusion of the island, many of these plants can only be found on the island, such as the Syzygium maritimum. The main minerals in Mauritius are basalts produced from the local coral limestone and coral sand. This industry is part of what makes the island stay afloat.